Oh my goodness. Who would win? One patch notes or one dyslexic man reading them? Let's find out. So, September 26th, which will be tomorrow for you because I'm releasing this tomorrow morning. Yeah, 1.0.0, not 1.0, 1.0.0. Patch 1.0.0 delivers Dauntless into a full release and brings with it the Aether Strikers, Tempest-born Stormclaw, a new hunt pass, Aether Unbound, Way of the Fist, and all new bounty system. And a ton of bug fixes and quality of life improvements. New to Dauntless. A new weapon. The Aether Strikers, I don't know why I forgot the ER, but hey, I'm not even gonna read that word. Weapon, and the latest join the Slayer Arsenal. Learn more on the Dauntless blog. So basically, they are fist weapons. You will punch things. There's actually a very in-depth system with them, which I will cover when I, a normal person, can actually get my hands on them, because I am not a Dauntless partner and do not have the way of magics to try things. So I'll go into it more, but basically every time you complete a combo, you have 3 combos, kind of like chain blade, sword, all that stuff. You have the 3 left clicks is combo 1. Then you have a left click, 2 right clicks, or maybe it was 2 left clicks and 1 right click, and then 3 right clicks. You have 3 combos. And at the end of each combo, you can hit Q to activate a special for each one of the combos. And it has to do with how many combos you have active at a time. So if you do left, 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 left click, left click, left click, and then hit Q, you're going to buff your attack speed for 30 seconds. Then you need to get 2 of them active. So you would do left, 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 then left, left, right. Then activate your Q to do this punchy uppercut thing. That's 2, I think they were called mantras. And then the third one, then after you have 3 of them activated, then you go left, 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 right, 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 right. And then you shoot a beam, kind of like the original Tenno beam from Warframe, where you kind of go T-pose and shoot a beam of energy out of your chest. Kind of like that. But you're basically turning yourself into a Spartan laser from Halo. Pretty cool. They're very mobile. They have a little dash to them, and the dash does not have super armor frames. So if you think you can dash through attacks, you can't, which is kind of disappointing. Bounty system. Take advantage of a new, more flexible way to earn Hunt Pass experience. This feature replaces weekly challenges and the Hunt Pass break part system. Learn more on the Dauntless blog. So why don't you just have forms? There's a community. Why don't you just forms right under that? That'd be so much easier. Basically, you can do as many as you want as long as you have the currency to buy them. You can get the currency to buy them by hunting things, breaking stuff. You get some, a free one per day, stuff like that. That kind of thing. New Dire Behemoth. Really just its Stormclaw. It's just harder Stormclaw. Tempest-born Stormclaw has arrived in the Shattered Isles, wreaking havoc with its powerful storms. Look for the newest Dire on the hunt board. Okay, so we used to have a more powerful Stormclaw. It didn't have any interesting mechanics. It was just a slightly larger Stormclaw that did more damage. Hopefully there's some new mechanics to this, and they're not just re-releasing a behemoth that we haven't seen in a minute, because that would be disappointing. New Hunt Pass. Oh boy! A new season begins and a new Hunt Pass follows. Prepare to unleash your inner power in Aether Unbound, Way of the Fist. Learn more on the Dauntless blog. I don't know if I'm going to buy this. We'll see what 1.0 looks like, but I don't know if that's kind of worth. Alright. Twin Sun Mastery. The Twin Sun Exotic Repeater now have an official mastery card. Open up your mastery menu N on PC to see what challenges await. Skip scene. Not interested in watching a cutscene? Slayers will now see an on-screen option to skip past cinematic screens. I wonder if that counts the loading into a hunt screen, because you used to be able to skip that. I don't know why they ever made it so you couldn't. New weapon, new quest. You'll get this one around the same time you pick up your first repeaters quest for Janek Zai. So I think it's near City on the Verge. If you're a new player going through the main quest line, it's very early, like around the same time that you fight Shrike for the first time. Very early when you unlock the fist weapons. A friendly excursion. I can read. Also new on the quest front is Friends Indeed, a limited time quest that challenges Slayers to hunt with their friends and earn exclusive dies. Be sure to complete it before time runs out. That is awesome. Good job, Dauntless. Giving us like a reason to play, giving us dies. I wish it was like a skin, but I'll take dies because I can use dies forever. And do Slayers with friends makes people make friends. I accept all friend requests. So if you want to be my friend, you can. I'm not on a lot, but we'll see what 1.0 brings, because maybe I'll be on more. Quality of life. Behemoth max health will now adjust if someone... Thank God! It only took them 3 years. Behemoth max health will now adjust if someone disconnects from your hunt. This adjustment also accounts for Behemoth's current health, adjusting it according to the current percent missing. We have also added a notification that pops up in chat when a Slayer disconnects. Thank Booty. Booty? I don't know why I'm thanking Booty, but thank everything that they're doing that. My goodness. Broken Behemoth parts no longer have a chance to drop Hunt Pass experience. Instead, Slayers have a chance to find bounty tokens upon successful completion of a hunt. There you go. That's how you get those. One of the ways you get those. Added all heroic behemoths to the Heroic Plus patrol queue. No. This should help patrolling Slayers who were constantly seeing the same behemoths. We see the same behemoths all the time because there aren't that many of them. We should make more. Removed the half-second interaction delay that was built into the crafting and gathering. Both of these actions should now go more quickly. Oh! So that's why you can't pick up things real quick. Real quick. Reflecting a shock orb back at Stormclaw will now trigger an audio confirmation. The sweet sound of success. Graphics. Polish shrouds near sight visual effects. Reduce the intensity of water ripples for players who are stationary in water. Added an entirely new armor hiding system that should prevent most clipping between assorted arm and chest pieces. This means that you should no longer see your Nasher chest plate clipping into your Boreas gloves. We are continuing to work on reducing clipping between armor pieces and will have more updated in an upcoming release. Updated the loading screen for Aether Unbound. Adjusted the number of emotes so that they can play more accurately for Slayers using the feminine body type. What? Adjusted a number of... Oh, okay. Added new status effect icons for Volmir weapons, Hellion and Molten buffs, and the Shell-Shocked stamina debuff. Tweaked the lightning on the loadout screen, reducing the overwhelming brightness that appeared in some circumstances. Lighting, not lightning. Lol. Performance. Improved performance in Ramsgate. Improved performance on islands. Reduce the size of videos that play... What? Reduce the size of videos that play in Ramsgate. They will now load faster and take up less space. What videos play in Ramsgate? Removed ambient lighting from lanterns. This should improve performance in the short term while we look for a more lasting solution. Improve performance on Rift Stalker portal spawns. Thank goodness, because they were kind of broken. It just like didn't do it normally. Improved performance on frost grenades. Why? No one uses grenades except for the boop grenade. Improved performance in situations where a team member uses the War Pike Savage Wellspring special. What? What does that mean? Improved performance in situations where a team member uses the War Pike Savage Wellspring special. That's not a buff, that's just a visual thing. Was that crashing people's games? I don't understand why that's there. Updated some quest text and NPC descriptions in order to improve accuracy. Previewing Transmog in the loadout screen will now display the name of the Transmog you have highlighted. Improve consistency across all menus so that all players can see 1. How many regnants they need to craft item, and B, how many regnants they currently possess. Added new categories to the store so that slayers can more quickly locate items they're looking for. Items that are on sale in the store will now show 1. A discount percentage, and 2. Their regular non-sale price. This should help mitigate confusion about pricing. Improved exotic gear visibility in the crafting menu. Exotics will now stand out a bit more, making them more obvious to slayers who may have missed the unlock notice. My cells menu at the middleman, the My Cells menu at the middleman will now show all cells, not just equipped cells. Slayers will also get a new confirmation pop-up if they try to break down or upgrade a cell that is currently infused into gear. All schematic unlocks, consumables, weapon parts / mods, grenades, lanterns, obtained via quests are now displayed under Rewards in the Quest UI. Updated the Elite Track Bonuses section of the Hunt Pass to make it clearer and easier to read. I wish you would add stuff to the free Hunt Pass so that poor people like me don't have to pay $10 just for a reason to play. Repositioned flare and banner animations on both the Hunt Pass and personality screens, making them more visible. PC slayers can now purchase loadout slots by clicking on them instead of pressing the buy button. Bug fixes. Fix the bug where players can unintentionally climb on Hellion volcanoes. Mount St. Hellion is closed for the season. Fix the bug where changing a repeater barrel on the airship did not actually change it on your weapon, unintentionally resulting in the slayer bringing the wrong barrel to a hunt. That did happen to me a couple times. Fix the bug where Vils Borman could sometimes appear shirtless. Stupid, sexy Wills. Fix the bug where slayers were unable to pet Bruna, the dog, by the trials board. Bug priority critical. Well, of course. Fix the bug where other players' collisions could block your camera. That actually happened to me in my last video. It made my camera freak out. Fix the bug where players could appear to be falling while in the airship lobby. Who's flying this thing? That was funny. I'm sad they fixed that. Fix the bug that caused unavailable face paints to show up in the character creator. Fix the bug in the Transmog Screens where the wrong Transmog would be unlocked or applied if it was not the first Transmog you selected. The selected Transmog is now always selected when applying or unlocking a Transmog. Fix the bug where Stormclaw weapons, sword, chain blades, axe, pike were not gaining meter as intended. Fix the bug that caused the sword's Valiant Overdrive slicers to trigger an overlay intense camera shake on impact with a behemoth. Overly intense. I can read, I promise. Aether Dust totals should now correctly and instantly update after dismantling a cell. You no longer need to leave the middleman and return to see your correct total. Fix the bug where the Twin Suns weren't showing up in the weapons preview crafting screens unless they were equipped. Fix the bug where the sword's Valiant Overdrive activation icon could appear in a half-lit / dim state if its dash was on cooldown when the meter expired. Fixed a bug where the button prompt to pet Max and Bruna said it required a hold when, in fact, it only needed a press. Gentle now. Fixed a bug that caused Scrave weapon mines to spawn directly on the ground instead of spreading out. Fixed a couple helmets that were failing to contain Slayer hair. My goodness, there are so many. Fix the bug where players could stagger Boreas bomber minions out of their death explosions. Fix the bug where airship power ratings could show up red even if you exceeded the recommended stats. Fix the bug where Slayers could get stuck in the help menu when using a controller. Fix the bug where field of view changes would not apply until the next time the Slayer arrived in Ramsgate or embark on a hunt. Okay, this is... Hey, they fixed the Chainblade thing. That's kind of sad. It was funny. Miscellaneous bugs. Middleman. Okay. Fix a bug where Scrave was repositioning too often. Fix a bug where Slayers who were downed at the end of a hunt were not showing up at the end of hunt screen. Okay. Alright. If you want to read those, that's just so much stuff. Balance changes. Staggering Volmir will now clear all active drones and galaxy orbs. Thank goodness. Volmir's stagger thresholds have been gently increased to compensate for this change. Remove the damage threshold from Koshai's interrupt. Any attack made while it is interruptible should now interrupt. That's the one where Koshai is up on the thorny thing. Up on the plant. Scrave weapons will now drop 1 to 3 mines instead of sometimes dropping 2, 4, 6. Mine damage has also been reduced to 300 from 600 in order to match the numbers reflected in the weapon's description. Standard attacks. Damage per hammer swing reduced by 30. 25 for repeating uppercuts. So they're nerfing the hammer's base damage. Aether Slam. Direct hit damage reduced from 400 from 450. Per AoE damage reduced to 150 from 175. This is a hard hit to the hammer. That's rough. Swinging blades and blade spin. Per hit damage from the chain throw Y right mouse button triangle portion of these attacks increased to 55 from 40. Base chain blade buff. A pretty big one. 15 points. Sword. Per hit damage increased by 10. 5 for repeating elements. So that's the right, left, 1. Straight buff for the sword. Don't think it really needed it. I think the sword was in a pretty good place. Elemental attacks. Per hit damage increased by 15. Boom. War Pike. Piercing Flurry. Okay. Damage from the first 4 Piercing Flurry left mouse button X square combos now scale from 100 to 150. Previously flat 100. So it has Balanced Spearhead baseline on its left click. Balanced Spearhead would increase the damage every time you switched from left clicks to right clicks until your combo finished. This is making it so your left clicks are now going to scale up 50 damage over your 4 left click attacks in that combo. Cool. Per hit damage from the final held Piercing Flurries combo increased to 75 from 50. 15 damage buff for the like poke. That's good. The innate wound damage from this attack has been reduced by 10 to compensate for this change. Total wound damage increased. That's interesting how regular damage is tied into wound damage. I thought that they would be individual things. Aether Harvest. Damage from big hit portion of the 3 Aether Harvest right mouse button combos now scales from 130 to 200. Previously flat 120. So we got a 10 damage base buff, and then it scales up 70 more points by your third right click. Ooh. Damage from the small hit portion of the 3 Aether Strikes of Aether Harvests combos now scales from 70 to 90, previously 60, 60, 80. So flat buff for the War Pike. I should record something with a War Pike build and then re-record it tomorrow or the next day, whenever this comes out. That's a good idea. So we can put it side by side and compare. This seems like actually a pretty big buff. I was talking to AJ Walker in my YouTube comments that was just a little buff. This actually seems pretty good. Like 75, that's a 15 damage increase. And considering how much they're smacking the hammer. See, it doesn't say what that came from. Is that like 700 damage per swing and they're taking away 30? Or is that like 200 damage for swing and they're taking away 30? Because 30 out of 700 isn't a whole lot, but 30 out of 100 is a whole lot. So that's kind of odd that doesn't say, because everything else says. Like, they're purposefully keeping us in the dark here so players don't rage that the hammer is being nerfed into the ground. Because this is hard. Like, the slam is being reduced by 50 damage. That's big. 30 damage per regular hit. Like, that's big on its own out of 400. 30 is a lot percentage-wise. That's a pretty big smack, but yeah, I'm gonna record a Warpike video. I wish I was a Dauntless partner just so I could spawn in a behemoth dummy that doesn't attack me, and then I can go through all of the attacks without having to worry about it actually attacking back. But interesting stuff. Sorry I didn't read the whole patch note stuff because that was a lot. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited now that the Warpike is actually getting a buff. Hopefully it's a real buff and not just a on paper it looks kind of good buff. But I guess we'll find out in like 24 hours for you guys. It'll be 48 for me. But if you enjoyed today's content, make sure to leave an upvote. If you didn't, leave a downvote, but let me know in the comments why. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and smash, oh no, I said smash the bell. Hit the bell icon thingy so you get notified whenever I post a video. Trying to get back to 5 a week. Now that I said that, something will happen where I won't get to post 5 a week. But we're going pretty strong this week. If you want to see more and more of me, you can go over to twitch.tv/ShockerCT422. Give me a follow over there. I did just get to stream 2 nights in a row, so we're getting back on the wagon with that. And yeah, talk to you guys next time. Bye.